Hey, it's Slapout Lash Girl Melissa here, and I'm bringing you today one of my favorite eye looks. It is a neutral eye look. I've already done one eye here that you can see. Two colors is actually what I've used out of one palette. Now I do use a base color, and I'm going to walk you through step by step of how to do this eye look. And I'm 54, so I have to work around crepiness sometimes. I have to work around my hooded eyes. You can see if I look straight at you, I'm very hooded. My crease is way down here. And so I like to give the illusion that I have a wider set eye as well. I have close set eyes, and I have a small face. So, I mean, my whole hand will fit over my face. But, this look right here is one that I created with a simple palette. It's a Diction Palette 4 by Younique. And it is my favorite palette of all time. Now, when they came out with the Diction Palette 1, it's neutral colors as well. But they're not like this. This is my favorite. So it's got blues. It's got the golden colors. It's got the neutral browns. And these are the two that I'm going to use today. This is Tender and this is Arrogant. And so can you guess where they are? These two right here. Now I do love Cheerful and I do love Triumphant. Triumphant is great to make a liner out of, but I'm not doing that today. I'm going to use a pencil liner because I wanted a little bit of a nice little wing. I'm going to show you how to do that too. So this is the palette that I love. It's the one I use, and also right now on my face I have this color right here is my brows up here. And that will be in another tutorial. I'll show you how to do the brows using a stencil, because that's what I use. I use a stencil to do my eyebrows. But let's get on with this tutorial. I want to show you what I'm going to use first, because this is a color. It's an eye pigment color called Innocent, and it is a beautiful kind of an ivory color. And it doesn't matter what I put on my eyes. This is going on first. But the very first thing I got to do is put on my eye primer. The eye primer is really important, and this is Younique's eye primer. It is kind of a flesh color. I do love it. It goes on so creamy and soft, and it dries very quickly. I do like to let it dry just a minute. And so while that's drying, we'll talk about brushes that I use to get this look. Most of them are from Younique, and some of them are It's cosmetic brushes, which I love. I have a love of Ulta. I go there quite a bit. And this one is an It's cosmetic brush. Now this is, I can't remember the numbers, 105 or 102, but it is a crease brush. But I use it strictly for blending only. And I'm sorry if you hear my dog in the background. But this one I use for blending only. And the other It's Cosmetics brush that I love to use is this angle brush. It is so tiny. It is so thin. This is great for your eyebrows. This is great to use. Like I said, you can use eyeshadow to make a liner. Wonderful for that. It's one of my favorite brushes. This one here is also an It's Cosmetic brush, and it is I call it my dome brush, but it's not. It is a crease brush, much like the crease brush here from Younique. Now this is the one I use a lot, but they're shaped different. See, this one's shaped more like a dome, and it's softer. This is a little more dense, and it's flat on top. But I'll be using this a lot. And then this is just a deluxe brush by Younique. I call it my fat brush because it does have a fat top head, and it's great for applying stuff all over the eye, which I'm going to use this one first. And then this one is my shader angle brush, just by Younique, and I cannot leave the house without this one. This one travels with me every day. It is very versatile. I could actually do my whole entire eye with this if I had to, if this was the only brush I had. So let's get started with this. This is the color I'm going to use first. It is a pigment. And so we have to be, when you're working with pigments, you know, they're loose. And you have to be kind of careful with them. So the best way to handle using an eye pigment, and I am going to use this deluxe brush for this. Now there's my color. See, it is kind of ivory, and you tap off some, and if you think you have too much, blow some of it off, blow the excess off. And we're going to start by applying this all over the eye. favorite color here. I used to use Elated for this, but I changed up because my Elated color was in Addiction Palette 1 and I practically used it all. So I had to find another color. So this is the one that I chose. It's very close to it. Now I want to concentrate some of this right through here and come around because I want this to be kind of my highlight color. I don't want to have to come back and add anything else in this area up here. So see how pretty that goes on? Oh, I love this, love this color. And if you just wanted to wear this color alone and put some mascara on, you'd be great. It'd be great to get out the door and go wherever you need to with some mascara. Don't forget that. The next brush I'm going to use is my crease brush by Younique. And we are going to take this gorgeous color right here called Arrogant. And I always tap into it. Tap some of it off just in case there's any loose that I don't need. And so now I'm going to find my crease. So if you have a lot of crepiness and if you have the hooded eyes and you're trying to find your crease, you can always lift up, you know, your eye here and you can find your crease just like that. And we're just going to put this beautiful color right here. And we're going to do a straight line technique. We're going to take it out. I want to take it straight out, okay? So here we go. I'm trying to do this so you can see it. You know, I work with my phone because that's all I have. But here we go. Just take it up to your brow bone. It's so pretty. This is a pretty color. Now look, we're going to blend everything, so don't worry. If it looks harsh right this second, it's not going to stay that way. We're going to get a more smoky look as we go along. So, but the most important thing is my color is up on my brow bone just like this, and we're coming straight out with it at this point. Now I am going to bring a little bit of this color into my corner. That looks pretty good. And before I add any more colors, and look, if you don't have a steady hand, you see what I'm doing? I rest my hand on my chin, and it just gives me more leverage. And I love this brush because it does not pull your skin. There you go. That's pretty. That looks good. Now let's take my It's Cosmetic brush and let's blend it out just a tad, okay? I love to blend. This is my favorite brush for doing that. Go to Ulta. They have this. I can't remember how much it was. It might have been about $18, something like that. But it is well worth it. I love it. And then, you know, you can just brush it off like this if you want to. Cotton pad. I don't have any cotton pads here because I will be using it again. Now I'm going to come back in with a little bit more Arrogant. And now I'm going to work in the corner. Now, working in the corner, I could use something like this. This is one of my concealers. And you can put this right here on the edge of your eye. Get it right at the corner. And kind of tab this in here just a little bit. And go out. This just gives you like a clean line. Since I've already done my face, I don't want any fallout. So this keeps everything going in the right direction without falling on my face. Okay, so now the next color we're going to use in the next brush is this one, my favorite brush. And we're going in with Tender, this little color here. Now so far, everything on my face is a matte. If you have hooded eyes, mattes are your friend. But this is a beautiful, this is highly pigmented, but it's not as glittery as say this color here. This is really got a lot of glitter in it. Now I want to stay really light anyway. So we're going to take this beautiful color, Tender, tap it off, and then we're going to come through right here on our lid, and do not swipe this across. Crepey eyes, we don't need to do that, especially with a shimmer. We pat it on. Pat it on like that. It is very important to pat it, because when you swipe it, it's almost like it settles into the lines on your eye if you have crepiness. So be real sparingly with not swiping, and it's really hard to do, but I have learned not to do that out of necessity. Now anything that's excess on it, you can bring it up and around, and you'll have a nice little shimmer up here in that corner, and it'll brighten it up above your brow bone. So That's basically the look that we're after. Now we need to concentrate on liner. Now I have close set eyes, so I do not bring my liner all the way in this corner. I do start right above my pupil and I go over. So this is what we're going to do. And this tool right here will be your friend, especially this end, this angle end, and you'll see why in just a minute. So this is the color Proper. It is a Younique pencil. It glides on. These things set in like 30 seconds. So whatever you're doing, just get it done and it's going to stay. These are water resistant. And I could cry. If you have watery eyes, these are perfect for watery eyes. They will not run and they will not come off till you take them off. But this is a pretty color. Let me just show you on my arm how easy it just goes across. Boom. And then in a minute, and after about 30 seconds, I can smudge this with my fingers like this and it will not smudge. I could go across it. I could spray water on it. It's not going to move. So this is great, great, great for someone who has older eyes like me and maybe like you if you're watching this video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is start here. Let's see, about right here. And I'm going to stay as close to my lash line as possible. This is a beautiful chocolate brown color. And then when I get to my corner over here, I do open my eyes because I want to do a little wing here in the corner. So I leave my eye open, I find my corner. And a lot of us, I know if you have crepey eyes, you have a little fold there. So be mindful of that. That's where this tool comes in, and I'll show you in a minute what I do with that. So let's get right here in this corner, and let me kind of just take it out. And I do like to start kind of coming in slowly because I don't want to pull that skin. So it's real important to just draw it out best you can. I've gotten better at it. I've gotten better at doing a little wing. And then once you get that line, you just bring it back in and connect it with the other. Across here. Now, I do kind of sort of like a fat wing, if that makes any sense. My wing is not going to be like out to here. Never. I don't need that. I just need a little bit of it coming out to make my eyes look wider apart since I have narrow eyes. But you do not have to do a wing. If a wing is not your thing, then don't do one. But this is pretty simple, basic little wing. And what I'm going to do is show you if you need a little extra, take this. Maybe you went through here and you were not as smooth with your application. So this will smooth it out, and then when you get to this area, push that out just like that, and you'll get a beautiful little wing there as well using this little angle brush. So let me see if I've gotten them even. They look pretty even. I'm going to come back just a little more through here. I want that color. I want that extension, and I want that to be a little pop for me. There we go. Now we got to connect this corner. I do connect my corners, you know, from my bottom to the top. And I'm going to tight line. So I don't know how many of you tight line, but I do love the effect, especially if it's a smoky eye. You need to tight line, but you don't have to. I know it's kind of yucky looking at my eye. I'm sorry. But this is the way to do it. Come through here like that. That is gorgeous. I love it. Okay. Now, the only other thing I want to do to finish this look is come back in with Arrogant, which is the color that I used, you know, up through here. I want to bring it in this corner right here. Just a little bit. And I want to tap it in right here, right above where I put the liner. And then I want to darken that area to give it a little more drama. See? It's beautiful. This is the most beautiful color I think I have ever used in a brown neutral tone. I absolutely love it. I think it is beautiful. It is. Now let's take a little bit. I'm going to take my little dome brush. Now this is the It's Cosmetics. I call it dome brush, crease brush. And I'm going to take a little bit more of Arrogant and just, I put it right here on the end. And what I'm going to do is come back underneath right here, and we're going to add a little color because I think it looks really pretty to kind of connect the color around my eye. Just gives you a really nice smoky kind of look, and a finished look. It's very, very nice. Now the next thing we have to do is our lashes. Yes! You know you love lashes. And we're going to do the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. So I've already got this side done over here. And we're going to put a little bit of curl on my lashes because I don't have any unless I absolutely curl them. So I do a little pumpy kind of thing like this. And boom, you can find them then once I do that. But this is pretty simple to do. I don't know if you've ever watched anybody put on a 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, but it is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Once you get it on, this is gel. There's an application process to this. There's two tubes. This is gel right here, and this is fibers. So we do the gel first. And this is the brand new formula. And it is beautiful. It's hard for me to do it with you not being able to see it here. So let's coat every lash, and then I come across the top and back up all the way over. It's hard to do this side because I'm right-handed. So bear with me. Let me turn my mirror just a tad. That might help me out. Oh yeah, that's better. So if you love mascara, you ought to try this one. It is my favorite. I haven't used any other mascara in 2 years. I've always used 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. Now I have a lot of friends who go and they get the extensions on their eyes, but they wind up losing lashes doing that. And so I've never done that, and I've always been afraid to do that. So I doubt I will ever do that. And you have to go every 3 weeks to get this done. And I don't have that kind of time, and I don't have that kind of money to do that every 3 weeks. Do you? So, you know, this right here, this one thing of mascara will last me at least 2.5 months. At least that. Because I do wear it every single day. I believe in my mascara, and I do love it. And here we go. It gives you a lot of fullness, a lot of volume, and a lot of length, especially for me, because you saw I've gone from nothing to this so far, and now we've got to seal the deal. Got to put some more gel on top of this. And what I do is I start at the bottom and I just kind of work my way up, and it pulls those fibers straight up, and it just makes it a lot longer. Oh yeah. This is the best mascara ever. And this new formula is pretty darn close to the original formula, which is what I fell in love with to begin with. Oh yeah, look at that. Yes! Okay. Now I do not put fibers on the bottom of my lashes. I just don't think I need them down there. I don't need that much drama. But this is my favorite neutral look. This is probably the look I wear the most. Simply because, you know, I go to work and, yeah, I have a regular job. And this is my to-go look for the office. Very simple, very easy for me to do every day. And I can be out the door. It's taking me longer because I'm talking you through it. But isn't that pretty? I love it. Every time I get the wow factor, every time I do this mascara. Oh, I love it. Okay, here we go. I got to do my bottom lashes. I got to be still. I can't get excited here because I'll get it everywhere. Ah. Oop, I got a fiber there stuck on the end of that. That's good. There we go. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I love this eye look. I hope you love this eye look. The only other thing I would do is just finish off with, you know, some pretty neutral lips. And I've got on this is Pouty. And so let's just finish the lips while we're doing the everything. We'll have the whole thing done. So I've already put some of this on. I love to use our lip liners. They are beautiful. This is my favorite one to use. It is called Pouty. And I fill in my whole entire lips, top and bottom, with this. And these set so fast that, you know, you can just be ready in no time. Now I am going to put a little, I'm going to have a little ombre look because I like that with this eye color, because the eye color is kind of ombre as well. So let's come through here. And this is the color Pristine. And I'll list everything I've used here today in the description box below. Here we go. And you have to work kind of fast with these because, like I said, they do set fast. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That look pouty enough? Oh, my goodness. I have so much fun doing makeup. I have so much fun sharing it with you guys, too. It is one of my favorite things to do, and I guess that's why I'm on here every day doing it. But there we go. And if you love my southern accent, it's a real one. Because I am from Alabama. Now, this is my favorite. This is a lip bonbon. This is Younique's lip bonbon, and this is cherry cobbler. They're normally, now this one is red velvet cake. And I haven't used red velvet cake as much, so you can see which one I like the most. But this one is really pretty for a fall color and winter color. But there's just something about this color mixed with Pouty that I love, and putting that little white in the center of my lip gives me this beautiful Pouty tinted bonbon hydrated lip. Let's do that. I want my Cupid's bow to show. There we go. Oh man, I love this makeup. Okay, I hope you love this eye look. I hope if you have hooded eyes that you can try this. Now, you don't have to add a shimmer color. If you have a light color like this and you don't want the shimmer on your lid, then use that. I basically probably could have used this lighter color here instead of using Tender. So if you want to keep it a matte finish, then do that. Because everything else I've used is matte. This is a matte finish. Arrogant is a matte finish. So you have a lot of mattes in this palette. And this is a great palette by Younique. And it's going to last me forever because it's so highly pigmented. And I can use this color Brave on my eyebrows. I can use it as a contour as well. It's very, very versatile palette. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I love, love, love this palette. You need to try it, or maybe find some colors that you have in your own makeup drawer and recreate this look. And it is a gorgeous look. I love it. So you guys have a great day, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.